Welcome to Barakpur Senate Public School. Hello students, I am Momita Kozosida going to explain you about the diversity in the living world. The biological world is enormously diverse and the diversity of life form is actually called the biodiversity. Now I will explain you what are these diversity. To understand the diversity of the living world, we need to classify them. So, let us first understand what is classification. Classification is the scientific way of identifying, naming and grouping of living organisms is known as classification. In 1969, Thomas Whitaker separated fungi from plant kingdom and created 5 kingdoms of living beings. They are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. These classification based on the following characters like cell type, cell wall, nuclear membrane, nucleus and body structure. Here Monera is the only kingdom, those are prokaryote. Cell wall is non-cellulosic, nuclear membrane fully absent and nucleus is also absent. Body structure is unicellular. In kingdom Protista, true nucleus is formed and chloroplast is also present and nuclear membrane also present, but they are also unicellular. In fungi, they are eukaryotic and heterotroph, present non-cellulosic cell wall. Nuclear membrane is also present, nucleus is also present and their body structure multicellulosic. Let us learn about the Plantae and Animalia in detail. Kingdom Plantae can be classified in various ways. One of the simplest classification of the Plantae on the basis of their shape and size. They are herbs, shrubs and trees. The herbs are small plants with green and soft stem like wheat and petunia. Shrubs, those are medium sized plants with hard and woody stem like jasmine, lemon, etc. And trees are the mostly tall plants with trunk instead of stem, neem, mango, etc. Kingdom Plantae is divided into two subkingdoms, cryptogamy and phanerogamy. Cryptogams are mostly seedless plants and phanerogams are seed-bearing plants. Cryptogam has 3 divisions, Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. And subkingdom phanerogam is divided into gymnosperm and angiosperm. In angiospermy, again we can divide them on monocotyledons and dicotyledons on the basis of their presence of cotyledons. Let us understand subkingdom cryptogams. Thallophyta. Thallophyta have a body which is not differentiated into stem, roots and leaves. This kind of undifferentiated body is called thallus. Algae and the lichens are included in this group. Next, Bryophyta. Bryophytas are the amphibians plant. They don't have proper roots and leaves and they are non-vascular plants. That is, they don't have xylem and phloem. Mosses, liverworts and hornworts are the 3 groups of Bryophyta. Pteridophyta. These are the oldest vascular plants or plants which have vascular tissue. Their body differentiated into roots and shoot system. They have multicellular reproductive system. These group plants do not produce seeds. These plants do not produce seeds, that means they are the seedless plants. All the plants fall under this group. As we have learned before, phanerogams, which are seed-bearing plants, divided into two groups, gymnosperm and angiosperm. Gymnosperms bear naked seeds. Pollen produced are dispersed by wind, insect, etc. Their zygotes develops into an embryo. Pinus, fur, etc. are included in gymnosperms. Now, angiosperms. Angiosperms are the flowering plants, bear seeds, and seeds are enclosed in fruits, and they are further divided into monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Monocotyledons bear seeds which have single cotyledons or seed leaf. Rice, wheat are included in monocotyledons, and dicotyledonous seeds are like the gram, peas, beans, sunflower, etc. have two cotyledons. Now we will learn about kingdom Animalia. Animals are heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms. Based on the presence and absence of backbone, animals are classified into two broad categories, vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebrates have subcategories, 5 subcategories, and invertebrates have 8 subcategories. Now I am going to explain you different classes of vertebrates. Species. They are cold-blooded animals, breathe through gills, have scaly skin, and lay eggs in water. Seahorse, shark, fish are included in the class Species. Amphibia. Skin is moist and slippery. They bathe in water through their moist skin. Their web feet enable them to swim in water, lay egg in water. Frog, toad, salamander are included in amphibia. Class Reptilia. Reptiles are terrestrial vertebrates. With cold-blooded animals, dry and scaly skin, breathe through lungs, lay eggs on land. Crocodile, tortoise are example of reptilia. Next, aves. Warm-blooded animals, light body covered with feathers, four limbs modified into wings. Bones are light, lay eggs in nests. Mammalia. They are warm-blooded animals, have hairs on their body, breathe through lungs, give birth to young ones. Let us take a look various phyla of invertebrates. Porifera. Multicellular animals mostly found in seawater. Coelenterata. Aquatic animals have tentacles and cnidoblasts. Platyhelminthes, they are also known as flatworms, have single opening in the body. Next, nemathelminthes, they are also known as roundworms, cylindrical and unsegmented body. Now I am going to explain the phylum Annelida. Annelida are segmented worms. They have true body cavity and excretory organ known as nephridia. Earthworm, leech, all are annelid. Arthropoda. Arthropoda are bilaterally symmetrical body. They have body covering known as exoskeleton. They have paired appendages. Spider, scorpion are included in arthropoda. Mollusca. They have unsegmented body with soft external foot for locomotion. Snail, octopus are included in mollusca. Echinodermata. Echinodermata body spiny and radially symmetrical. They move with help of tube feet. Starfish, sea urchin are included in echinodermata. Thank you students for watching this video.